I'm never really sure what I think of Strictly Come Dancing. I had not seen it at all until I was myself involved in reality TV, and then it was one of the shows that I thought was relatively safe. This glitzy BBC institution that seems like a wholesome Saturday night staple, but beneath the sequins and the samba lies a dark undercurrent. Recent allegations from several participants, the show's glossy veneer has, as a result, begun to crack, revealing an unsettling picture of power imbalance and misconduct. Participants like Amanda Abbington and Zara McDermott have come forward with serious complaints about their professional dance partners. Abbington accused Giovanni Pernice of abusive behaviour during rehearsals, while McDermott's claims against Graziano Di Parma involved being kicked and verbally berated. Pernice has vehemently denied the allegations, and Di Parma, though acknowledging a mistake, also faces criticism for his aggressive outbursts. And these incidents are just the tip of the iceberg in what some describe as a toxic culture behind the scenes. I've worked with dancers and with choreographers, and they're demanding, and they don't take nonsense. So I can understand where some lines have been crossed, and the pressure of time. Former participants have spoken of tears, trauma, temper tantrums, which raises the question: how much is too much in the pursuit of perfection or the pursuit of entertainment? Former Love Island star Laura Whitmore admitted that working with Pernice left her feeling broken, saying she cried every day during her stint on the show. The same Pernice who once dazzled audiences with his partnership with Rose Ayling-Ellis now finds himself at the centre of a BBC investigation. It's like watching a Strictly routine fall apart. Painful, dramatic, and impossible to look away. The production's power over individuals is undeniable. Strictly is a machine that thrives on creating stars, and the lure of fame makes it harder for contestants to speak out. Those who do, like Abbington, have faced vitriol from the public. And fans of Pernice and the show itself have been relentless, with Abbington reporting death threats and online harassment. In some ways, it's less of a dance show and more of a gladiatorial arena. Those who misstep or challenge the establishment face severe backlash. Yet for all the drama, the show ploughs on. Strictly has survived more than 20 years on British television, weathering the occasional storm like the so-called Strictly curse, which saw contestants and professionals get a little too close for comfort. But these latest allegations strike at the heart of the show's credibility and the reality TV culture on which it is based. And that is about the loss of agency. And all of these complaints are about the loss of agency. And I thought that Strictly Come Dancing, because it was dealing with professionals, would be above that problem. Because these professionals have got agents, they've got managers, they're part of unions, they've got representation. But the problem is that seizure of agency, that loss of agency, that relentless power into which people are sucked, is impossible to resist. And once the agency goes, it's very difficult to build it back up again. And that means that it's not just the participants who need protecting, it's the people in the show itself, the runners, in this case, the professionals. All of them are under a level of stress which is unlike anything people will experience in real life. This is reality life, not real life. And even as the BBC introduces new welfare measures like chaperones in rehearsal rooms and welfare producers, one can't help but feel it's a band-aid over a festering wound. I was talking the other day to one of the psychiatrists who is one of the leads in reality TV, and I happened to mention that when I was on reality TV. I'd never seen any reality TV. And she said, "Oh, that's a red flag. You should never have been on the show." And already I could see she was not only acting as a support to the people who were cast on the various shows, she was acting as a gatekeeper. And that is part of the problem, that you don't know, as a participant, you don't know who is on your side, who is there to help you. Because everybody is pushed into the service of the machine. There's a wonderful scene in Thomas Hardy's Tess of the D'Urbervilles where he talks about the combine harvester and how it is a relentless machine that never stops. And all the human beings are at the service of that machine. That is like Strictly. That is like any reality TV behemoth. It is a monster that chews in and spits out humanity. The show's dedication to glossing over the mess behind the scenes is nothing short of impressive. A little bit of Ritz and a few spangles. One might say the BBC's approach mirrors the show's choreography. Keep smiling and pretend nothing's wrong. After all, what's a little off-screen toxicity compared to the on-screen glitter ball? Strictly fans may continue to tune in for the sparkle and the spectacle, but behind the scenes there are echoes of Strictly the musical, only this time it's a tragicomedy of shattered dreams, broken trust, destroyed careers, and a system much more interested in scores and souls. While we may be enjoying watching celebrities twirl, it's clear the emotional and sometimes the physical bruises linger longer after the dance is done. And when I say that it's about the system is more interested in scores and souls, it's not the scores on the little paddles which matter. It's the scores on the numbers of people watching the show that matters. In the end, Strictly may be in danger of becoming a different kind of reality show, one where the drama offstage threatens to overshadow the quick steps and the waltzes. And how much longer can the show sustain its glamour when its backstage reality is so jarringly unglamorous, so mutinous, so unpleasant, so grimy?